Well, namaste everyone and welcome along to the delayed day 13 wrap. We needed the rest day after 3 back-to-back double headers and then a single header on Sunday, so I didn't have the energy to keep going and to get through one more wrap. And I'm next in line, actually. I'm here at my favourite barbershop, just near to where we stay in Salty Mode. So I'm about to go in and get a little head shave together, but thought I would give you the end of day wrap that we missed out on a couple of days ago, without a player, of course. I don't have any special players in next to me here. The Cornell Yaks batted first. And look, they got an average score, got 149. I thought Mark Watt again looked pretty good up at the top, but he was involved in a couple of critical runouts, including the runout of himself. That was certainly very costly. He also ran Will Basisto out with a little bit of a mix-up that put the Yaks well behind the 8 ball. But Gulshan Jah came in and played exceptionally well. He made 49 of 22 balls. Remarkably, he's never made a Nepal Premier League 50. I think one of the reasons for that is he's just been underutilised. For me, he's too far down the order. Need to get him up the order. He's such a devastating ball striker. And at the halfway stage, I thought 149 was actually a pretty good score, although I knew that the dew would be a factor, and that is one of the better pitches that we've played on there. So for me, I thought 149 was going to be a good total, but it ended up definitely being a good bit short, because in all reality it was all too easy for the Kathmandu Gorkhas, who made it, I think it's the 3rd consecutive win on the bounce, or certainly let me just check the table, I've got it here in front of me. They won their first game. Yeah, it was their 3rd win on the bounce. They won their first game, lost their next 2, and then they've gone 3 on the bounce. Big factor in that, Ben Charlesworth runs at the top. He played well, but the 2 stars of the show, probably the best partnership we've seen actually the whole tournament, was Gerard Erasmus, who took his curtain call, played his final game for the Kathmandu Gorkhas in the competition, and he deservedly got the player of the match, although we were kind of torn between him and John Simpson, because Simpson scored at such a good strike rate, although he was dismissed with the scores being tied, and Nandan Yadav went on to get another dismissal off his very next delivery. He was on a hat-trick, but then Bim Sharkey helped one away for 6. And for the Yaks, they're not out yet, but they're really struggling. They're in very difficult shape now, because they have only the 1 victory so far this season. They're going to have to win their last 2 games and hope that from that position they can get to 6 points and then take it towards a net run rate tie. The problem for them is they just haven't been able to get any winning form going. I'm just looking at the table here in front of me, and Sudar Prashim Royals, they are already qualified. The Kathmandu Gorkhas, barring, there are some scenarios where 4 teams will be tied on 4 wins apiece, and that will come down to that run rate. They could in theory still miss the playoffs. They're very likely into the playoffs, as indeed are the Ratnagar Kings. Namaste. We've got the main man here, the barber. We're in the middle of recording a rap video. We're going to do a head shave? Okay, in 2 minutes. Just finishing my wrap. Nice to meet you, sir. Namaste.
Namaste. Once again, Dhanyavad for coming and supporting Nepal. Okay.
Thank you so much for the kind words. Very nice to meet you. Namaste. So yeah, we're in a position now on the points table whereby I think we probably realistically know 3 of the sides. I think the Royals are through. I think the Gorkhas are through, and I think the Kings are through. But from there, it's a bit of a mad scramble and a bit of a mad dash. The Chitwan Rhinos, they hold the edge, both in terms of net run rate and in terms of the games that they have remaining. So they've got 3 matches remaining and already have 4 points. The Avengers and the Bolts have 3 matches remaining too, but for the Avengers, they've got 1 win, and the Bolts, the reigning champions, they're still without a victory. So real trouble for them. In terms of tomorrow's games, we've got double header action. Also big news, I'm recording this at about 6 o'clock. I've just seen that Faf du Plessis has arrived. So he's going to be a massive addition to the tournament. Really looking forward to seeing how the great South African goes. He's such a fantastic ambassador for the game. But tomorrow's matches, we've got 2 of them. I'm really looking forward to double header action tomorrow. So it'll be in the morning time. The Bolts will have to win against the Rhinos. They'll be looking to find their first victory of the season. The Rhinos have shown in phases how good they can be, but they've also at times not been at their very best. And in the afternoon it's going to be the Bakara Avengers taking on the Cornell Yaks, and again it's win or go home for the Yaks. They've got so many good individual players, they just haven't been able to string together some good team performances, and I think that Sampal Kami certainly has a few balls to juggle in terms of his bowling options. I like the way that he got Bipin into the attack the other day. And here's just getting all the money counted. Looking forward to my head shave and my head massage after one of my little treats here in Kathmandu. But I did like the way Yuvraj had Khatri bowled too. But look, Mark Watt, Tony Ball won over in that game. I thought it was far too little, and I think they've got to utilise the Scottish spinner better than that. I wonder will Max O'Dowd come back in to the side tomorrow. He's played just the one game so far. Remember, his runs for the Netherlands at the top are often very, very vital. So we got 2 games tomorrow. I don't think the tickets are sold out yet. Get onto that Calty app, come along. Also got a little something to announce. We're going to, hopefully tomorrow, it won't be today, but hopefully tomorrow, going to be able to announce a little ticket promotion. Going to do with the guys at Calty. I want to give back to you guys and thank you all for making the Nepal Premier League what it has been. Without you, the fans, it simply wouldn't be the amazing and awe-inspiring journey that we've been enjoying so far. So I think I'm ready for my haircut. All set? Okay, time to go in, or my head shave, not my haircut. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. I'll post this up now as soon as we get nicely trimmed up. We're going to look good, aren't we? XM Ramro. Okay, we're going to say goodbye for now. We'll see you tomorrow. Double header action. First game starts fraction after. I think it's 11:30. Sorry, 11:30 will be on air. 11:45 starts, and second game gets going at 4 o'clock. So we'll see you then. Cheers.